This segment of HTC Inside Out is presented by the McGuire Law Firm. Be kind today and tomorrow.
I want you to meet a man who's passionate about basketball. And not only is he passionate about basketball, but he's passing his passion on to the younger generation. Meet Coach Ja, Jeremy Howard. Now, if that name rings a bell, it's because he was a basketball star at Myrtle Beach High School just a couple of years ago, right?
A long time ago.
Let's talk a little bit about, you grew up here, you played basketball. And when did you decide that that's what you were going to do for life?
Well, growing up, I only had two goals. I said I wanted to play basketball and travel the world and teach it. And that was it. And I stuck to it. So, but
now you don't have time to travel.
I don't have time to travel. That's done now. I'm here. So my travel going to come with the kids.
Did you play college basketball?
I was at North Greenville for a little bit. So it wasn't much that I did there. But then I left school and went on to play in the ABA. In the ECBL, these are minor league, pro leagues, Dominican Republic. So, but yeah, I mean, basketball.
Well, you did travel the world.
I did. That's before we came with the kids. But I did travel.
And now it amazes me, Coach Ja, that you have so many jobs. I don't know how you do it all. Let's talk about what you do for a living before we get to this amazing new nonprofit.
All right, start early in the morning. So 7:30 in the morning, I'm at the Myrtle Beach Primary School as the reflection teacher. Once I leave there, I'm a youth program assistant with the city of Myrtle Beach, working at Mary C. Canty Recreation Center. Once I leave there, I'm the head JV girls coach at the Myrtle Beach High School. And once I leave there, then I have time for the nonprofit.
Now, why did you start a nonprofit?
Traveling the world, teaching basketball to kids across the world. And I said, why not do it in my own hometown? You know, and always coming back and being a part of the city, working with the youth and things of that nature. So it's like, hey, why don't you try to start something here? Because somebody did it before me and gave me opportunity, and I feel like it's my time now.
But Coach Ja, the amazing thing to me is that you started this right in the middle of the COVID pandemic.
Yes, ma'am.
Most people would have said, well, let's not do it right now. But you said, more than ever, kids needed a socialization outlet.
That's right.
Tell everyone how you did it.
I did it through Zoom.
People were Zooming basketball?
Zooming. I did it. I call it my virtual academy. And it started with one of my friends. He's in North Carolina. He has his own training academy. And he put me on there. So I was talking to the kids of that nature. And he said, you need to start one in your own hometown. And I said, okay, let me see. So it started with like 3 kids. So I dedicated myself 3 times a week for an hour from 7 to 8 in the evening on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And then we picked it up on Saturdays at 12. And the thing is, they were dedicated. And then it started going to where you get kids internationally started asking for the link on my Zoom. So like I said, I have a kid in Nigeria. He's in contact with me till this day. And have a kid in China, because I once was in China. And like I say, Pennsylvania, Washington State. And it's crazy how it blew up, and I didn't know this could really take off.
So the kids Zoom, they're playing while you're playing? Like you teach skills and then they do the skills?
That's right. They'll mimic everything I do. And it's like a boot camp. A basketball ball handling boot camp.
Well, of course, right now you're back in session here at Mary Canty, and you hope to continue that. Do you plan on taking these kids on the road to travel themselves and play basketball?
Yes, ma'am. We actually started our first AAU team this past year. How that came about was the kids, before training them, they asked me, say, Coach, will you start an AAU team? I wasn't big on the AAU circuit and traveling, but I told myself, you get the players, I'll start the team. And they went and did their part, and I did my part. And we actually stayed local because of COVID, and I understood the parents. I want them to see their kids play. And later on down the line in the future, I really do want them to travel. They're willing to travel.
Tell me the purpose of the name, Max Purpose Academy. Why did you call it that?
Because it's, like I say, I live my life, and everything I do, I decided if I'm going to do it, I'm going to max it all the way out. And I know my purpose is to give and bring hope and encourage others and things of that nature, and I'm going to max it out all the way. So that's where that came from, the purpose part. I'm living proof that you dedicate yourself to your dream and max it out, you know, you're here.
I've heard the kids, when they get done playing basketball over here, they all say max out.
Max out. Don't come in the gym if you're not going to do
it. Tell me more about the underlying story of playing basketball. You did tell me this isn't just about playing.
No, it's about life. Everything's about life. When we deal with the kids, we do the physical skills of it, but I try to teach life skills, encouraging life skills such as self-esteem and making good choices. And my biggest thing is about building confidence. If you don't have confidence in something, it's hard for you to go through with it. So my thing is I build the confidence in them, and then I watch them go out there and get the results of it.
Have you found that the kids' respect for each other has grown as well?
They're friends. They're all friends now. And when they come in, they push each other. And that's the thing, we leave no man behind, no matter what it is. So we want everybody to succeed. And they all down the Grand Strand, from North Myrtle Beach to Socastee to Conway. And we know high school rivalry, but once we come in here, we're friends and we're a family. But once we see each other other places, now they know it's a battle. We'll give each other that battle. And as a coach, I'm the same way. I push the kid on the opposite side, and I'm not your friend now, but after the game, I'm proud of you. You stuck it out, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. So, but we're a family. That's what it's about.
Your dad was the first person to tell me about you, and his eyes light up when he talks about you. He is so proud of your achievement and what you're doing with these kids. But I imagine there isn't a parent here involved in the program that isn't proud of the program and you. It's got to make you feel good.
It does, and sometimes I don't live in the moment because I'm so trying to figure out the next thing I do from. But when I sit back and think about everything and seeing the kids and watching them play for other schools, it makes me proud just to see them. And I'm a cheerleader, out there and watching them. And I love it. And that's the first thing I tell them when we come in and train. First thing, I love you first. But what I'm about to do is going to make you a better person and better when you came in, and down the line, years down the line. So, and like I said, I have college kids come back and I train them and they reach out, and coaching a pro team here in Myrtle Beach as well. So those guys look up to me, and like I said, I'm their age, but it's just the point of they know I believe in them. I tell them they're doing this. They're pushing max purpose. I'm just driving the boat, and they're doing all the hard labor.
You're driving the boat, all right. Now, what about a dream for the future?
For the future, facility. I want them to have their own facility. I can see it coming. We're working out different facilities, and like I said, we start off with 5 kids, and then it started growing to 15, to 20, to 30, and 40, and 50, and 60. Now it's growing, and they need their own home.
How many kids do you have now?
Probably 60 plus.
Wow, and not to mention the Zoomers all over the world.
Zoomers, plus the Zoomers, right. And they're growing to kids starting in the 3rd grade, all the way up to college athletes.
Well, you're obviously playing now here at the Mary Canty Center,
yes, ma'am.
But down the road, having your own building and you be your own boss.
Be your own boss, right. And that's the thing I'm teaching them. Brandon, being your own self, starting early. I came up and I started late, deciding to start my own business. But with them, I'm teaching them dreams. I came up in the era about surviving, and I thank my parents because I know how to survive. But them, I want to teach them to dream. Start now, dream now. If you want to be a singer, start now, dedicate yourself, and get the education and study the background of it, and you can make it. You don't have to wait till you my age to decide to dig in and put in the work.
Now, I heard y'all had a really big Christmas celebration with these kids.
Yes. We call it the sleigh ride, where we'll ride to different neighborhoods and we'll just drop off toys. We'll call everybody out, have the kids knock on the doors and surprise them. And the parents love it. That's what me and Mr. Doc Moore of the Mary C. Canty, we'll go and drop off toys. And it's been a big turnout for the past 3 years. And the men of the community actually help donate money and things of that nature. And we'll go out and buy the toys and we drop them off. And they love it.
But I can't imagine that all year long you could use some support, funding for, you said you want to travel more. You need money to travel. You need T-shirt money for the kids. Tell me more.
Like say, we started our first AAU team last year. Parents were great with the funding. I don't want to dig too deep in the parents' pockets, so I'm asking the community, because this year we're actually going to start 3 more teams. The kids been asking, I want to give them an opportunity to play and live their dream. So funding, volunteer coaches that they want to come and help, shirts, T-shirts, jerseys, basketballs if you have them, the kids can have and use, because some don't have, so I will purchase them myself and things like that, just to make them feel a part too, make them the complete athlete. So, but volunteers, sponsors, whatever they can do, I'm all for it.
Let's show them the shirts you got here now, because it's got the name on it.
Yes, I want to present you with a Max Purpose shirt.
I get one too. How about that? Max Purpose. If you would like to buy into this dream that Coach Ja has for a new facility, or you'd like to be a chaperone, or in some way you can help sponsor these kids, remember, friends, max out. There's the information on the screen. Coach Ja's going to be waiting for your phone call.
That's right. Thank you. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
for
Yes,
all
ma'am.
you're doing for these kids,
Thank you.
for this community, and for life.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Coach.
you. Thank you.